Hi, how's it going? This is Resident of Colin. I'm here to start my Halloween character retrospectives. Now, these will be done once a week. So every Monday, I'm going to do a Halloween character retrospective. First, I'm going to do Judith Margaret Myers, the sister and the very first victim of one Michael Audrey Myers. Killed October 31st, 1963. It's interesting how there's so many things about Judith we don't know. We don't know why Michael killed her. We don't know what was it about her that set him off, that triggered the evil, the rage, whatever you want to say. But it was definitely something. I agree with the Myers fan 25, Darnell Weeks. It was definitely something about her. And here's one thing I think I can answer about Judith. Was she the one babysitting Michael Myers that night? Let's look at Judith's words. Her boyfriend asked her, is anyone even is anyone here? Everyone home? Michael's around someplace. And she sort of glances around. And you might say, she's just saying that to just get rid of his questioning. I don't totally disagree with that. I do somewhat agree with that, but I do think she's saying it because she is the one babysitting him. Now, do her words lend weight to Mrs. Blankenship watching Michael? No. I think her words lend weight to one thing. Familiar, comfortableness. Very familiar with who she's babysitting. This isn't a girl who didn't know her brother. And I say that because the brief moments you see her, she's one thing. And everyone's going to say horny. Well, yeah, there's that. Relaxed. She's relaxed. She's not afraid. She's not looking over her shoulder. She's not anything. She's relaxed. She's relaxed because she has watched Michael prior. This isn't her first rodeo with her brother. So, and you just get that feeling from her, from the scene of the couch, I think, that, hey, it's just like, the words, Michael's around here someplace, you could interpret that, my brother's around here someplace, no big deal. And I think that's just what it is to her. It's like, I've done this before, this is no big deal. So this is why I'm having my boyfriend over and sneak him over so we can fool around for a little bit because, hey, my brother's probably, maybe he's either outside, or, into the kitchen, maybe he's at a neighbor's house trick-or-treating. He's around here someplace. So I think, yes, Judith was definitely the one watching her brother that night. Now, was she actually watching him? Hell no. He was definitely watching her. But my evaluation of Judith, my opinion of Judith is very carefree with who she's watching and not a care in the world about what her brother's doing on that particular night. When we all know, yes, she should have every care in the world because of what's coming. But again, no one saw this coming. This isn't something their parents saw coming that we know of. This isn't something she definitely didn't see coming. When her and her boyfriend go upstairs and they fool around, I use air quotes. Listen, if they had sex, that's got to be the quickest sex I've ever heard of. Ever. They definitely weren't shooting a porno up there, okay? She has her shirt off, her bra off. She's in her underwear, for God's sakes. That's it. And you might say, isn't that enough? He wasn't up there long enough for sex. Actual sex, okay? That's all I'm going to say. Did they fool around? Yes. Sex? Full-on sex? No. When Michael creeps up the steps and puts on the mask, there's something else too that I feel we just don't talk about enough. Michael, when Judith turns, she's not scared by him. She's a little startled. She's more in shock that he's standing there watching her. He's standing there. Her reaction is, Michael! And she covers her chest. She covers herself. So her mindset is, oh my God, my brother, my brother is standing there watching me. I'm half naked here. He does not need to see this. So her mindset is, cover myself because he doesn't need to see this. There's no fear of being stabbed. There's no pushing him away. She doesn't push at him. She covers herself. And even she just screams his name, Michael, Michael. Not that loudly, but you get what I'm saying. And I'll say this. In her way of saying Michael, it's almost like she's going, why? Michael, why? I feel that's what Judith is saying most of all. Why? When she's saying Michael, to me, she's saying why. And that's my opinion of it. I do feel Judith Myers was a lot of things. I've said relaxed. I've said she was very comfortable. She was familiar who she was watching with. She was truly not just Michael's first victim, but a victim of an unthinkable act. Something no one else thought was coming. No one saw coming, like I said. This was somebody who was truly a victim because, in her own words, when you hear Michael, it's almost like she's going, why? It's almost like she wants to say why, but can't because she's getting stabbed repeatedly. So she says Michael. She says his name. She says his name because that's her brother, and she doesn't get why this is going on. Judith, though you can question whether she had her virginity when she was murdered or not, you can go, well, she wasn't really a virgin, so who cares? She was truly innocent in the sense of a victim. Giving away your virginity does not mean you're not a victim and you're not innocent. Innocence was taken that night, and it was Michael's innocence. And that's what I'll say. I think Judith Margaret Myers, that's my character retrospective wrapping up. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Like, share, comment, subscribe. I'll see you next week.